Okay.
Huh?
So then you started to study psychology, and how did you came in contact with the solution focus model?
Well, I was confused about psychological theories about therapy, and because it seemed like all these theories, the behavioral therapists, the psychodynamical therapists, the more biologically oriented ones, the cognitive ones, they all had theories, and these theories generates a practice, and the practice is tested and found working, and that is supposed to validate the theories. Since the application works, the theory must be true. But if you look at the research, psychoanalysis seems to work, and behavioral therapy seems to work. They are both effective, and but their theories are incompatible.
Okay.
So they can't be true at the same time. So maybe I thought it is something else that is responsible for the change. Something that is not articulated in these theories. And I started searching for this, and I found there was a lot of research on what is called common factors, that the actual and effective ingredients of therapy are things like alliance between the client and the therapist, the expectations of change, the hope from the client, and things like that. And this has been well studied for decades.
At that time or now, or was it
At
so well?
that time?
At
Yeah,
that time,
it's
yeah.
been studied since I started psychology in '87, I think. So there's also a lot of research already. Jerome Frank is one name that comes to mind that I read. And so I started thinking maybe it's possible to create a theory of change, not based on these psychological theories, which seems to be outdated, but more in terms of systems, of evolutionary theory, of language theory. So I started looking into that, and started working on my PhD in philosophy on the philosophy of science of psychotherapy, which included some other explanations for how change worked. And then a colleague of mine, a classmate in psychology, said that the stuff you're working on in philosophy, they are doing that in the child psychiatry clinic. It looks like what you have been talking about. And it turned out there was a team there who did something called solution-focused brief therapy. It was Harry Korman, Jocelyn Korman, Martin Söderqvist, Aviva Suskin-Holmqvist, Lasse Dannerup, Joshua Kaufman, and some other people had been working for a while with these things, with the team and with the one-way mirror. So I went there and I looked at what they were doing, sat behind the mirror, and thought, well, this is more like something that I have conceived of. It's already there. Maybe my PhD is in vain.
Okay, so you could go there and you can watch them doing therapy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did that.
Huh?
And after a couple of sessions, I thought maybe I could do this. And Harry Korman said, well, try it. And I tried it, and I could more or less do it, emulate it right away. Not very good, but it seems to be already in much of it seems to be already in place as a result of the thinking I've been doing and the reading I've been doing. So I thought that maybe this is what I should do, because it came easily for me. And I never finished the PhD.
Okay.
Instead, well, I'm working on it still. So, but I became a therapist, and I've been doing that since then.
And a psychologist.